Hey everybody, welcome to Titans of CNC Academy. My name is Billy Boyce, and right now I'm going to take you through modeling the TITAN-6M. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So first thing we want to do, make sure we are in the design workspace, and we're going to go ahead and create a sketch. We're going to go ahead and place this sketch on the top plane, and we're just going to press C for circle. I'm going to snap right here in the middle, click once, kind of drag over, and type in 1.95. Enter. Now I'm going to right click and press pull. I'm going to select that circle and say minus 0.750. Enter. And that finishes off sheet 1 of 3, and now we're going to move on to sheet 2 of 3. Here we're going to place the 4 1/4-inch holes. So we'll come up here and click create sketch. I'm going to choose that top surface. I'm going to press C for circle. I'm going to snap right here in the middle and kind of drag that over here like this. That's going to be 1.25. Enter. I'm going to press L for line. I'm going to start right here up top and drag that straight down to the center point and then kind of over at an angle like that. I'm going to press escape and then D for dimension. I'm going to go from here to here. Make that 45 and enter. I'm going to press escape. I'm going to select each one of these. I'm going to click it and then press X. I'm going to select this one and press X. Now I'm going to press C for circle. And I'm going to drop down a 1/4-inch circle right here, 0.250, and enter. We'll come up here to constraints, say coincident, this center point to this line, that center point to the circle. So that'll lock it right there in the intersection. We can go create, circular pattern, select our circle, come over here, select center point and choose that center point. Type in 4 and enter. Now we can right click, press pull. I'm going to go ahead and choose all those circles, minus 0.750, and enter. I'm going to double click the center mouse button, kind of bring it into view, and that finishes off sheet 2 of 3. So now we can go ahead and do 3 of 3. Here we're going to be placing the 5 squares and the tapped holes. Again, we're going to get started by creating a sketch on that top surface. We'll say create rectangle, center rectangle. Going to snap right in the center, type in 0.375, tab 0.375, enter. I'm going to right click, repeat center triangle, going to snap right here, 0.375, tab 0.375, and enter. We'll come up here to constraints, go collinear. We're going to put that one and that one in the same place. Then I'm going to press D for dimension. Give us a dimension from here to here. That's 0.275 and enter. Now we're going to go ahead and make a few copies of this square over here. So we'll come up here to create, circular pattern. I'm going to make sure select is on window selection, and I'm going to click and hold the left mouse button and drag this window over that square. Now I'm going to come over here to center point, make sure that's active, select that center point, and then just type in 4 and enter. We can go ahead and say finish the sketch. Let's go ahead and create hole. I'm going to click here, 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 and here. Make sure we have the 5 points selected. Extents is going to be set to distance. Hole type will be a countersink. Hole tap type threaded. Thread offset, we're going to do a full length thread, and we're going to use the drill point tip. We have a 1032 UNF at 150 deep. Let's go ahead and take that to 0.3 for the depth. The chamfer diameter up at the top is going to be 195. We'll do that with a 45-degree cutter or a 90. We'll have a 140-degree tip on the drill, and this is going to be a ANSI unified screw thread. Size is going to be a number 10, and designation is going to be a 1032. Everything else we'll just leave alone and say OK. Now we can come over here to our sketch, hit that arrow and do the drop down and click that eye so we can see that last sketch again. Now we can right click, press pull. We'll just choose this section right here and say minus 0.250 and enter. Go ahead and turn that sketch off again. I'm going to go ahead and go to the front view. We've got some corner fillets that we have to do here and some chamfers. So let's do the fillets first. So I'm going to go back to this front view. I'm going to click modify fillet, but then I'm going to come over here to select, do that drop down. I'm going to do selection priority and I'm going to say select edge. Now I'm going to click my left mouse button and hold it and drag a window across like that. And it should grab all those edges. Now all I have to do is type in 0.01, enter, and there we go. So let's go ahead and do the chamfers. We'll go modify chamfer, and we're going to choose all of the hard, sharp edges. Get the bottom. Type in 0.01 and enter. And there you go. That is the Titan 6M.